Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about Senzu beans. Could they exist? The video today is going to be broken down into 4 different parts. Part 1, what are Senzu beans and what do they do in the Dragon Ball universe? Part 2, could such a thing exist in our world? Part 3, what foods do we know of that are close to Senzu bean in our world? And finally, Part 4, what would have happened if Senzu beans existed today? Part 1. Senzu beans are an iconic item in the Dragon Ball universe with magical healing properties. Senzu beans, literally meaning hermit beans, because Senzu means hermit bean in itself, are magical beans in the Dragon Ball universe grown by the magical cat himself, Korin. They are little green beans that, when eaten, totally cure the body and restore a person's vigor. They repair and cure all physical damages done to the person. Bruises, burns, wounds, blood loss, muscle tears, punctures and impalements, damaged organs, missing teeth, dislocated and or fractured bones, and other inflictions vanish totally with no lasting symptoms. One caveat is that Senzu beans cannot treat wounds that have previously recovered on their own. The deceased also cannot be revived by Senzu beans. However, they can save people from the brink of death if they are about to die. Senzu beans themselves cannot treat illnesses and or different kinds of infections from bacteria or viruses. Senzu beans, also noted by Yajirobe himself, have such extreme healing qualities that they can sustain someone from hunger for 10 days straight. With all that being said, however, could we produce something like that in our world? Let's find out. Short answer, well, unfortunately no, not really. Let's take properties of the Senzu beans apart one by one. First off, the ability to instantly heal and give the body back all its energy. To get energy in our body, as we know from biology and physiology, we need to either eat something nutritious or the body itself has to use its own energy storages, those being ATP binded on creatine, glucose, fat and protein in our muscles. This process, however, takes time. The human body needs a couple of minutes up to a couple of hours to break down and use everything we eat. Furthermore, a single type of food cannot contain all the necessary ingredients and nutritional facts that our body needs to function. So this whole thing seems rather impossible. Then after that, we got the instant healing. This is probably the craziest and most improbable out of all its properties. The way our body heals itself is very complex, and it's different whether we're talking about healing teared muscle, sprained articulations, or something more serious such as punctures or damaged inner organs. Our body cells have to take their time to close the injury first, and then multiply to rebuild the broken part of the body. Hastening this process will only make the cell proliferation more susceptible to errors. Furthermore, some organs, like our brain for example, are very, very difficult to regenerate. So no accelerated healing is not possible for us unless something changes in the future. However, does that mean we stay content with what nature has given us and give up on trying to improve our healing processes? No, absolutely not. And we're going to talk about this in the next chapter. First of all, it's important to know that all nutrients play some role when it comes to healing and regeneration in our body. However, let's highlight some of the most important. Vitamin C and vitamin D are very useful when it comes to healing ligaments and bones. Protein, with its different essential amino acids, is also very helpful when it comes to healing teared muscle. So, lima beans. Let's take a closer look. How close are these beans to the Senzu bean? Let's investigate. Lima beans are small green beans that have a good amount of dietary fiber, just like any other legumes. They are virtually fat-free and have high-quality protein inside of them. They also contain soluble fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar level and lowers cholesterol. In addition to that, they also contain insoluble fiber, which helps in preventing constipation, digestive disorders, IBS, and diverticulitis. Lima beans are filled with potassium, calcium, magnesium, iron, and sodium. They are also a good source of vitamin B6, the so-called energy vitamin, as you may know, which many energy drinks and other food and supplements claim to have inside of them and claim that they reduce fatigue. However, we know that that's not exactly how vitamin B6 works. Vitamin B6 is simply a coenzyme. It helps with the production of energy. It's not necessarily energy itself. Now back to the lima beans. There are some negatives when it comes to these beans as well. For one, they are toxic to us if eaten raw and need to be boiled for at least 10 minutes, so please keep this in mind. Lima beans also contain some things called anti-nutrients. These can reduce the uptake of other nutrients in our body and or cause some adverse side effects. Some examples of these include phytic acid, saponin, tannins, and trypsin inhibitors. So overall, I think that lima beans are not the worst, but they're also not the best when it comes to helping us heal our body. But what are some other options? Let's take a look. For these foods, we want them to contain enough protein, some amount of vitamin C, some amount of vitamin D for the calcium absorption, and if possible, some collagen inside of them for tissue formation. With all that in mind, my top 5 foods for healing are beans of different varieties, fatty fish, for example tuna, spinach, oranges, and fortified milk or other products. It's important to note that none of these foods on their own, however, contain all of what we need in adequate amounts. Oranges, for example, are a good source of vitamin D, but lack any protein. Milk, especially that of the fortified variety, has a good amount of vitamins and contains some protein to lesser amounts. However, it doesn't contain any fiber or vitamin C. Beyond that, fish, fatty fish, for example, like tuna or salmon, are very good when it comes to giving us collagen, proteins, and some vitamin C. However, again, they do not contain any fiber of any sort. And also, beans, whether we're talking about kidney beans, lima beans, or other kinds of beans, they have a good amount of fiber, they have good amount of protein, but their vitamin profile is not that high. So we want full circle. No one source of food contains everything, and even if we made one source of food, it will probably be inedible for other reasons concerning the bioavailability of all these products. See, you cannot simply force all of these different kinds of nutrients inside one pill, for example. It won't work that way. Our body will not be able to absorb all of this. So yeah, I hope this video has been interesting and entertaining. This has been a blast making. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share the video for others to see. Goodbye.